and the bear just roared and straight up decked him in the face. Like, the bear made a fist and turned around and went whap, and he just stopped.
When I went to Tennessee, we stayed up in like on the mountains in a cabin, and like there was like bears outside of our cabin and stuff. We seen a raccoon, but it was on our deck when we set it our tree.
Why would you feed a raccoon a Rice Krispie treats?
Because it's chilling on the deck. I love raccoons.
Have you seen the video where this girl is trying to get this bear away from her kayak, and she is like speaking to the bear? She's like, "Bear, please get away from my kayak." She's like she's trying so desperately in that moment to be a Disney princess. Like she's she straight up maced the bear. Because the bear was like walking up to her, and
So bears are not.
no, the bear wasn't being vicious. The bear was just bears are mean. Bears are mean, but like it wasn't being like aggressive or anything. It was just walking up. It was just seeing what was going on. Like it was just walking around, sniffing stuff. And
You're supposed to play dead.
you are. You're either you're supposed to play dead, because a lot of people are like, climb a tree. I'm like, bears climb trees. Is gonna think that it can eat you, I think. She's gonna get in there.
I didn't even know that. Have you guys seen Revenant? There's a bear scene in that one. Where it's like legit a bear having a guy in the woods. Bears.
For this one, I'll probably do a step, like I'll probably do a step, and then I'm like, doing this, but we're not,
Okay, first off, look here. Step one right now. Okay. Step one is to get the constant to the side. So you see how there's 2 edges on the left side? And that's it. So step one's already done. So you actually don't need to move this. Okay. So you erase this and just put 180. Okay. Because step one's already done. So you extra will see it. That's step one.
so
No. If like this, right here, like this one. You see how it's like equals 0? So step one here, you gotta do 6 5.
and then I see 0.
Then you move it. But if something's already over here, don't worry about it. Step one's already done. So you jump to step 2, which is sort of what you're doing. B over 2. Good. Okay.
Literally, this weekend, me and my grandfather were looking back and forth, and my grandfather told me the worst joke ever. He said, if a parsley farmer gets sued, can they garnish his wages? And it literally made me want to cry. So I just told him this joke that I saw about genders. No, it addresses how big it is right now. It says, how is gender like the Twin Towers? There used to be 2 of them, but now it's a sensitive subject. And I told that one to my mom, and my mom got mad at me because she's gay. She's like, I leaned too far over that fence. I'm like, Mom, you're bi. I'm pan and gender fluid. Don't even. What is?
No, is the number 16 have whole numbers too? Is it? Yeah, okay. I don't know which ones did. I know there's a couple of decimals at least.
I'm actually be doing.
Mhm. I just remember I have to play my violin today. I honestly don't understand how you can memorize the quadratic formula. I can't. I still don't remember it. Honestly, like I can't remember formulas for the life of me. I'm fine with vocab words. I just can't remember like anything else. Like
This is probably all
wait, what?
other than that, it's just
Literally, most of my classes, I think child development and adult roles and responsibility are probably the easiest classes I have.
the only thing I'm good at is I keep
I took that last year because I am too fat. I was like, I'm just gonna get it over with.
I take away
Remind me not to get in a fight with you. I feel like if I got into a fight with you, you'd straight up just deck me. You'd be just like your sister. Just like
I live more than my sister.
Jesus. And you're smaller than your sister. Like your sister's like a full on half foot taller than you. Really? Yeah, she's a lot broad. She's more broad than you are. Cause like well, I mean Destiny's intimidating, honestly. Well, your sisters, you're supposed to. Like, you want to bet me? Really?
And then this one, when they look like this, you put negative.
Man, my friend stayed home today because of everything, and I'm like really worried about her.
Yeah. It was like real memorable numbers. Another record tomorrow. That actually, it's not like that. Whatever. Less good.
Honestly, this is like super easy. I don't know why, because there's so many numbers, and my brain is
This isn't hard. It's just
fried.
memorize all this bit.
Honestly, like I'm freezing. Honestly, like I'm over here, like got goosebumps. No, you want it to be Wednesday so we can go home early. Like true. Honestly, right now I'd rather be home than school simply because my mom's not home. Literally all I do at my house right now, all I do at my house is yeah.
I'm like a mom.
Like I do the cooking, the cleaning, I take care of the cat and the dog. It's ridiculous. And I have to play my violin for 2 hours a day.
Almost. You're right here speaking other language
Not fluently.
doesn't
I trip over my own words when I'm speaking English, but yet I can still say some things. Like I can say one sentence in French from when I went to Paris. Like literally the only thing I know how to say in French is, "Do you have a dessert menu?" Because I went to Paris, and we went to this place called the Toucan, and they had creme brulee, and I really wanted it for the first time. Faith, come here. I'm gonna cry.
Reminders do you guys think they're gonna do?
Look at this.
I'm a minor in voice performance. I'm not sure of a minor.
After talking to those two seniors, I proceeded to look at the other colleges who were at the fair. If you were not able to attend the college fair, that is alright, because there will be more opportunities to learn about more colleges. Seniors, make sure to sign up for college visits and information days. There will also be an IU preview day and an HBCU college fair, which I will show you how to sign up
I'm
after
gonna cry.
this. This is a for BCSN.
I haven't seen this. This is cute. Does it
Now
open?
just go to your
No,
school
it's
email
really-
and see that
Hi,
Thomas has
that'd
sent
be
out
cute.
the information for the HBCU fair
When you pass
and
away.
go sign up for it. Also, there is
Your uncle must have been a
sign up
small
for
man. I'm sorry.
the IU preview day, which is not in your school email, but you can easily look it up on their website to register for that preview day on September 29th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It would be a great opportunity for many seniors and underclassmen too.
Thanks, Celia. Greece is approaching, and all of the characters are present to put on a great show.
So cute.
Julia
Dude,
went out to
he
get more
said you
information,
cute.
and Max Gallagher's past and present performances. Let's take a look.
I went out and got a profile on the only freshman lead character in this year's production, Grease.
I'm Max, and I'm a freshman. I play Duty in Greece.
Duty's character is
Yeah,
one of the
Max-
keepers and is the
that's
youngest of the
Max.
guys. He is known as very boyish and open with a disarming smile and a hero-worshipping attitude towards the other guys. He also is known for his playing guitar in relationship with Frenchie. What do you like about the cast?
I like how professional and talented everybody is, and also how friendly they all are.
Outside of Beechgrove Theater, Max has been very involved with many productions.
I've been in The Lion King, Seussical, Pirates of Penzance, and Aladdin.
I also asked Max, what is it like to be the only freshman in the lead role of this year's production?
It's cool. I like it because I got to meet a bunch of new people because I'm new to BG.
Good luck to Max and the rest of the cast. If you would like to come check out a production, it will be played on November 15th, 16th, and 17th in the auditorium. This has been Juliet Kaufman for BGSN.
The Bistro Choirs have a fall concert coming up. Madison got more information.
The Bistro Choirs are having a concert tomorrow. I spoke to 2 high school choir members and asked them what songs they're singing, what their favorite songs are, how the choir will do, if they're nervous about the concert, and why people should come.
We'll be singing I Got a Pig, Dewana, and Earth Song.
I think my favorite song to sing is probably Earth Song, which is our ballad. And probably because if you listen to it, you'll know that it's basically a tribute or mourning of something.
My favorite song is Earth Song because it's really slow and it's really touching to everyone, including me.
I think the choir will be doing.
They really gotta work on their editing.
Because we've been working ridiculously hard at each one of them.
I'm expecting the choir to be very mature. Usually after every song in practice, we always talk. So I really hope we don't do that during the concert. And I really hope we all are just on time and on point.
I'm not nervous is because I've been in choir before, and this is not my first time performing to an audience. But I am really nervous only because this is my first time being in a big ensemble where people expect great things. So hopefully things go very well for every choir, especially Jubilaires.
I'm a little nervous, but I keep telling myself it'll get better, it's fine. And I know all the words to the song, so it'll go good.
That really depends on how the person or people feel about the ensembles as a whole. Because we have people outside of the performing arts who have heard good things about the choir that prompt them to check us out. And whether they want to come for the sake of the music, for the sake of supporting their friends or supporting family, it's really up to them. But I'd say they should come for the sake of music and for the sake of emotion.
You can come to the concert. I believe it's free. It's at 7 p.m. at the high school.
Come out and support the Beach Grove Choirs tomorrow night at 7 p.m. This has been Madison Strachan for BGSN.
Now let's toss it over to Malachi McGuire for sports.
Hello, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of sports. Beach Grove News, the boys football team got a huge win last Friday in the Grayout game versus Monrovia. Senior Sergio Holtz had a big game with 163 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. He also had a 27-yard touchdown catch from Jordan Real. Real would also have a good game, throwing 3 touchdowns. His other 2 TD passes were to Gavin Mitchell and a 52-yarder to Kyle Tyler. A week before me attitude helped the Hornets stand tall and beat the Bulldogs 33-26. The next game is this Friday when they host Cardinal Ritter. It is also senior night, so be sure to come out and support the team. Tonight, boys tennis has a meet at Southport High School. All 3 volleyball teams will travel to Cascade, and boys soccer will host Monrovia. On Sunday, the Indianapolis Colts travel to Philadelphia to play the defending champs with Carson Wentz back at quarterback. The Eagles struck first from a 13-yard touchdown pass from Carson Wentz in his first game. They then drove down later in the first and attempted a 55-yard field goal but missed, giving Indy great field position. With a minute to go in the first, Andrew Luck threw downfield to T.Y. Hilton and got a pass interference call, putting them in the red zone and a chance to take an early lead. Luck then found wide receiver Brian Grant in the corner on 2nd and goal with an impressive catch to tie the game. In the second quarter, it was a defensive battle with only Philly kicking a field goal, getting the 10-7 lead at halftime in a close game. Entering the third, Indy's kicker Adam Vinatieri put a 35-yarder up through the uprights to tie the game 10-10, followed right after by an interception by linebacker Anthony Walker at the 23-yard line. This was his first of the season, and the Colts were in scoring position yet again. The Eagles held Luck in the offense to a 3-and-out, but Vinatieri entered again to give them a 13-10 lead. Later on, Philly added another field goal, tying the game. With 27 seconds left in the third, defensive lineman Marcus Hunt forced a fumble at the 15 and recovered it as well. Their offense only needed to travel 15 yards with great field position again, but unfortunately, the Colts were held to yet another field goal. The Colts were then up by 3 late in the fourth when the Eagles drove down and ran one in for a touchdown. This gave them a 4-point lead and meant Indy must score a touchdown to win the game. On 4th and 3 at the 4-yard line, Luck dropped back and was forced out of the pocket where he sadly lost his balance and concluded the game. After one last heat to the end zone by Jacoby Brissett, it was incomplete and the Colts were pushed to 1-2 on the season. They will host the Houston Texans next Sunday, who are also 2-1. That's all for sports today, everyone. Back to you guys in the day.
That's all for good. Open to your
Teachers, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified when we go live. I'm Garrett.
And I'm Tiana. Have a terrific Wednesday.